Welcome to another Side Quest podcast, a detour worth taking. And today, we're going somewhere nobody expected a boxing movie to take us.
Shonen. We are going full shonen in a movie theater. With popcorn.
I walked into Creed 3 thinking I was going to watch a sports drama. You know, punches, sweat, inspirational music.
The Rocky formula.
The Rocky formula, exactly. And instead, I got a Naruto fight scene in IMAX.
And it worked. That's the thing that broke my brain. It actually worked.
Okay, I genuinely had to sit in the parking lot afterwards because I needed a moment. Just me, my car, and some unresolved emotions.
I texted you immediately. My message was just, bro.
Just bro. All caps, no punctuation, which honestly said everything.
That's the correct response to that film.
This is Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, and he didn't ease into it. He threw the whole Shonen playbook at it.
That's what I'm saying. First time directing, and he just decided, yeah, I'm going to rewrite the visual language of live-action boxing. No big deal.
No big deal. Okay, let's get into it. So before we dig in, real quick, if you're new here, this is Anime Intersection Wednesdays, where we look at anime bleeding into other parts of culture. Last time, we gave some serious flowers to voice actors. Shout out to that episode. It was a good one.
A great one.
Today, though, we're talking about a director who wore his anime influences completely on his sleeve and made something that genuinely changed how I watch fight scenes.
Hold on. Michael B. Jordan has been open about this too. It's not even speculation. He straight up said anime shaped how he approached choreography and cinematography for Creed 3.
Which, okay, respect, because a lot of directors would bury that influence. He just said it, out loud, publicly.
Yeah, I watched Naruto. Fight about it.
Basically, and the movie is better for it.
Infinitely better.
No, but honestly, so 3 main influences he's cited: Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and Hajime no Ippo. And once you know that going in, you can't unsee it.
You cannot unsee it. I rewatched it after finding that out, and I was like, oh, this scene is literally a DBZ power struggle.
Right.
Like physically, the key exchange is right there.
Okay, so let's break down what he actually pulled from each one, because it's not random, it's surgical.
I'm sorry, what? It's specific. That's what got me.
From Naruto, the emotional slow motion, that signature move where time just stretches. A punch takes 5 seconds of screen time, and somehow that's not ridiculous. It's devastating.
Because in Shonen, slow-mo isn't about the physics. It's about the feeling of the moment, the weight of what's happening between two people.
Exactly. And Jordan does that with Adonis and Damien. That final fight, we get these frozen frame moments where the action just stops, and you're inside their history together.
That's not a boxing movie move. That's an anime move.
I said what I said. That's a completely anime move, and it hit me harder because of it.
Then there's Dragon Ball Z, and this is the one I can't stop thinking about. The crowd disappearing.
Oh, yes.
The fight goes internal. The arena fades out, and it's just these two men in this psychological space together.
And it becomes a spiritual confrontation. Not just a boxing match. It's everything they've carried since childhood just colliding.
Bro, that's DBZ. That is literally the Cell arc. That is Goku and Vegeta. It's dressed in a suit and it's in a theater, but...
It is absolutely DBZ.
And nobody talked about this enough when the movie came out.
Nobody. Film Twitter was like, interesting cinematography choices. And I was like, guys. He watched the Tournament of Power and said, hold my water bottle.
Hold my water bottle.
And then Hajime no Ippo, which, if you haven't read or watched it, go fix that immediately, is where the boxing choreography precision comes from. Ippo is obsessive about the mechanics, the footwork, the weight shifting, the way a body absorbs a punch.
It makes the sport feel real in a way that gets you invested even if you don't care about boxing at all.
And you can feel that in Creed 3. The punches have weight. They have consequence. You wince.
You physically wince. And Jordan directed himself. He's acting and applying this whole visual philosophy to his own performance simultaneously.
Bro, same though. Which is wild to me. Like, I can barely walk and chew gum. This man is embodying a character while also constructing the camera language around the character in real time.
It's genuinely impressive, and I don't think it gets enough credit in the conversation around the film.
The conversation was mostly about the no Rocky thing, which, look, valid topic. But underneath that was this whole artistic statement about what live-action fights can look like when someone who grew up on anime is finally holding the camera.
A new visual grammar. That's what it is.
A new visual grammar. And now, I want every sports movie to have at least a little shonen energy in it.
That's what I'm saying. Every single one. No exceptions.
Give me a slow-motion tennis rally with the crowd fading out and two rivals staring into each other's souls.
I would watch that instantly.
Same, immediately. So here's what I keep coming back to. Creed 3 isn't a one-off. It feels like a signal.
Hold on. Say more.
Like, anime has been seeping into mainstream visual culture for years. You see it in music videos, in fashion, in games. But film is the last fortress that's been kind of resistant to it. And Jordan just kicked the door open.
And the door is staying open now because it made money and people responded to it emotionally, which means studios are paying attention.
Right. Box office is the language Hollywood speaks, and Creed 3 spoke it fluently, while also being this love letter to shonen storytelling.
The rivalry structure, too, I want to talk about that. Because Adonis and Damien isn't just an opponent. That's a rival.
Yeah, in the truest shonen sense.
The history, the guilt, the unfinished chapter. That's Naruto and Sasuke. That's Ippo and Miyata. That's not Rocky and Apollo. It's a completely different emotional architecture.
And it works in live action because the emotional core of shonen rivalry is universal. It doesn't require superpowers, it just requires two people with unresolved history and something to prove.
Which boxing already has. He just found the language that could express it most powerfully.
Match the content to the form perfectly. Honestly, that's just good directing.
I'm sorry, what? For a debut? I need everyone to remember this is his first film.
First film. I've been watching movies my whole life and I've never directed anything except a very embarrassing YouTube video in 2013 that we will not be discussing.
Oh, we are absolutely discussing it at some point.
We are not, the point is. The ambition here is enormous. And it paid off. And I think it opens a real conversation about what anime can give to Western filmmakers who are willing to study it seriously.
Not just reference it, study it.
I'm not even gonna lie, there's a difference. Referencing is an Easter egg. Studying is Creed 3.
That's quotable. Write that down, someone.
Okay, before we head out, real quick recommendation. I've been watching Hitori no Shita, The Outcast, and if you are sleeping on this one, wake up. It starts like a zombie thriller, then pivots into this wild Chinese martial arts fantasy with deep lore and genuinely unpredictable characters. The tonal shifts should not work as well as they do. I'm giving it a solid 4 out of 5 stars. It's not perfect, but it's got a specific kind of energy that I can't stop thinking about.
Adding it to the list immediately.
Do it. Okay, that's our episode. Creed 3, Michael B. Jordan and the Shonen Punch that landed in a Hollywood theater.
Bro, and changed the whole game. Or at least, started to.
Started to. We'll see where it goes from here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Subscribe, follow, all the things. You know the drill.
We'll see you on the next side quest.
A detour worth taking.